Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about something that's pretty important when it comes to self-defense, and that is mindset and mentality. There are many components of mindset and mentality, but I want to address two of them. First being applying your values to the situation at hand. The second, understanding the rules of the game. And I want to give you two real-world examples on both of these. The first being taking your values and belief system and using that to predict what the other person's going to do. This really has no bearing. You need to drill into the mindset and mentality of your adversary and understand how they're going to bring their tools to bear in defeating you. I want to relay a story that was shared with me by a friend of mine several years ago. She routinely goes to church on Sunday and is in the habit of taking her purse, putting it in her trunk, and then going into church so she doesn't have to be responsible for her purse while she's in church. Well, one particular Sunday, she got out of her car, noticed somebody sketchy off in the back of the parking lot, and thought to herself, I don't want to see this guy. I don't want this guy to see me put my purse in the trunk. And she was contemplating taking the purse into the church with her. And then she got to thinking, and I quote verbatim, I'm a Christian. I shouldn't be judging others. If the tables were turned, I wouldn't want to be judged like I'm judging this guy. So she proceeded to unlock the trunk, put her purse in the car, lock it, and then go into church. So she gets out of church, proceeds to her car, and guess what? Her window's smashed, the trunk is popped, and her purse has been stolen. Okay? Bottom line is this. If somebody looks like a thug, acts like a thug, walks like a thug, talks like a thug, and smells like a thug, and your intuition is telling you this individual is a thug, it's because he's a thug. Okay? All right, and you need to act on what your intuition is telling you and don't ignore it. Okay. The second thing that I want to talk about is understanding the rules of the game. Unfortunately, we can't dictate every situation that we find ourselves in, and oftentimes we will be in a situation that is not of our choosing. Okay. Like it or not, you need to quickly adapt to that situation, understand the rules, and how to win and become victorious over who is trying to defeat you. I want to share with you a fight that I observed when I was in high school, and I will never forget this because it taught me a very important lesson. It taught me no matter what, winning is the number one priority. Not playing fairly, not giving the benefit of the doubt to the other individual, but winning at no matter what the cost, and understanding that there's only really one rule that applies. There are no rules. Two guys met after school. They were getting ready to fight. One of the individuals decided that he was going to take off his sweatshirt before the action started. So he pulled it up over his head like this, and as soon as his face was blocked, guess what? The other individual, boom, punched him straight in the face, full speed. Guy never even saw it. The fight was over. Okay, you can guess what happened. Everybody was screaming, "Oh, that was an unfair fight. That was terrible. Why did he do that? He didn't play fairly." Well, I saw it differently. Okay, the individual that won, he understood the rules of the game. Win at all costs, and there are no rules. He used brilliant tactics, won the fight with one punch. All right, I will never forget that, and I hope you'll think about it and understand what happened. All right, before we leave, do not forget, it's your duty to accept responsibility for the defense of you and your loved ones.